This week on August 15th, we celebrate the feast of St. Mary the Virgin. In my humble opinion, more than any other woman in the Bible, Mary's place is obvious and incontestable. Even in a modern Protestant culture prone to debate her importance in the fullness of the gospel story, I have always been fascinated and in awe of Mary and her story. I have found Mary, the mother of Jesus, to be a woman who has much to share with us about God, Jesus, and discipleship. As I contemplated Mary's importance in the gospel story, I thought about her life, her willingness to respond to God's call, how it changed the total trajectory of her relationships with Joseph, her son, with the disciples, and with the excruciating pain she felt as she stood at the foot of the cross. I reflected on the icons dedicated to her, the marble statues created throughout history, the paintings, the songs, and the prayers lifted up to her in pleas of desperation and hope. Everything about Mary points us to Jesus. I also thought about the things that we can learn from Mary. She shows us how a life of faith, even in the most terrible of life's moments, can be one filled with hope and joy. She shows us humbleness before God through her words in the Magnificat. She shows us that discipleship is a lifelong journey, with twists and turns, stumbles, falls, and living through the dark nights and wait for the light of morning. Mary is the most venerated woman in Scripture, and she stands as the beacon of fulfillment, the fulfillment of God's promise to His creation, that a Messiah would be sent to reconcile God's children to Himself. Mary was the human DNA for Christ, making Him fully human and fully divine. Through Mary, God's humanity is known to us. We give thanks to God this day for Mary, the mother of Jesus.